Lisa. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining my channel. I teach and share tips how to automate and use duplication to improve your online business. And if you like this video, make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, you will be notified the next time I have another video. All right, so this is Lisa, and I just wanted to share 7 lessons that I have learned that have helped me stay committed to my dream. And around this time, about a year and a half ago, I realized that I gave up on a dream. And I've always dreamed of being a successful entrepreneur. And I lost that dream when the company I worked for, they closed their doors. I had poured my heart and soul in this company, and I I was done. I decided I wasn't going to ever do sales again. I wasn't going to bug family and friends. And what changed for me was I knew that working a job and working for someone else wasn't in my best interest. And that's all part of the seven lessons that I want to share with you today. So the first one is figure out what you want. And I had to ask myself, what could I see myself spending the rest of my life on being happy while I did it? I realized I've got 10 more years until my retirement. And most people are afraid to ask themselves this question, what do you see yourself spending the rest of your life doing? And me personally, I don't even like to think about that question because I always thought, I would just be setting myself up for failure and I would start questioning myself. But actually, as I thought about it and realized, what, I'm this much closer to retirement, I need to take action. And I always know what I don't want. And I don't want to be working retail. I don't want to be that old woman working for somebody else and having to park in the handicap parking spot because I need to be as close to the door as I possibly can so I don't slip on the ice. So I want you to think about, what has happened to you this past year, and what have you been doing, and where are you at in life, and where do you want to be going, and make a list. Think about, what have you taken any steps to bring yourself closer to that ideal life that you really want. Okay, because figuring out what you want and knowing what's most important is part of making your dreams happen. Okay, so the second lesson is set a goal to take you closer to your dreams. And I want nothing more than to be able to give my family the lifestyle that they deserve. So I've set a goal and I've created habits to support me in that goal. So I have things that I do every single day to make sure that I'm on track. And with that, my goals, I take my head out of the picture and I put my heart in it because I know that my retirement is my ultimate goal, is where I want to be. And if I spend too much time thinking, do I have time to do this? Do I want to do this? That's what's going to set me back. So, and to help me along with that is little goals along the way. So it takes 21 days to create a habit. So when you set a goal, I would recommend setting that habit for 21 days to help you move closer to that goal. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Is I am on this 30-day commitment of creating a YouTube video for you. And someone told me the worst thing that you can do is stop. Because if you stop, it's so much easier not to get started. So I'm going to keep my momentum going. Okay, number 3 is find a reason to commit. So when I started my network marketing business way back when, I was excited. I had a lot of enthusiasm. Every day was a blessing. I was certain there was no way that I was going to fail. I thought, what could go wrong? And when the company fell, when they closed their doors, I began to ask myself, why did I put myself through this? I was staying up until midnight and longer just to find the time to make my business work. And why did I do that? Well, it was my children, it was my family. I was so committed to staying home. My son started an internship and he's driving an hour a day through traffic. Well, actually 2 hours a day, 1 hour there and 1 hour back, and he's like, "Mom, I if I get when I get my job, I don't want to have that long commute." And I knew I didn't want that for him, but it's the best thing that happened because he got to experience that pain. And we had the conversation about me being a stay-at-home mom and realizing, what I gave up and what I didn't give up because I just couldn't keep doing that commute and trying to get to daycare to pick up my babies from daycare. Okay, lesson number 4, focus on the things that matter. So day to day, there's thousands of things that demand your attention. And every day we see like advertisements and commercials and billboards, and we get text messages and phone calls and emails and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And with all that external stimuli around us, it's hard to stay focused on what really matters. So, what do? I start my day out with mindset. I'm grounded in why I'm doing this, and I remind myself every morning that and I'm to motivate myself and to read the books to keep myself positive, and I stay away from the news. I don't try to stay away from things that bring me down because no matter what happens, there's always going to be something to distract you. But if you're grounded in what you truly believe, that's what's going to keep you moving forward. Okay, so number 5 is see and feel the end goal. So I didn't know if I was going to finish this 30-day challenge when I started it. And the first few days were really hard to get motivated to doing something like this again. And it's such a great feeling after I'm finished that I have to remind myself how good it feels when I'm done for the day, when I've gotten everything accomplished that I want to accomplish. And yesterday, what I did is I shared with you my spreadsheet that I've used so that I remember to get everything taken care of and everything that I need to do to make sure that I'm running my business every day. And so the feeling of knowing how I feel when everything is accomplished, that's my goal. So I'm internalizing the feeling of how good it feels once I've gotten everything done. And that's what helps me get through everything that I have to do. Number 6, take one step at a time. Now, I know that it's so easy to get out of my head, but there's with those distractions, you have to enjoy the journey. And I know that's cliche, but you have to enjoy where you're at. And you can't keep thinking, but what if, or somebody else is doing better than me, or why isn't this working out for me? Or let's say you missed something, you forgot to do something. Life happens. So you just have to take a step back, take a deep breath, and remember that you're here for a reason. And if you get stuck, ask yourself, what am I here to learn? I mean, that's my most favorite saying right now is, what am I here to learn? Because I know I'm being taught something and I don't know what it is. But if I ask myself that, it kind of takes myself out of the equation to really think about what it is that why something is happening so that I can enjoy what just happened, so I can take what just happened and make the best of it. Because we're always going to struggle. But when you're in the middle of that struggle, if you don't ask yourself, what am I here to learn? You're never going to grow from that. Okay. And then the 7th lesson is find an avenue of accountability. So I found myself an accountability, a partner. And I'm committed to my accountability partner, and I'm even part of a bigger group. I actually have a couple I have an accountability group. I'm part of a Facebook group, and we all support ourselves. But my promise to help my accountability partner, when I know that I'm trustworthy, and when you trust yourself, someone else can trust you too. So you have to make yourself trustworthy, and that's when others will start trusting you. So commit not only to finding someone that can help you stay on track, but commit to yourself, because you need to show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself and do the morning daily mindset, or eat healthy, I mean, do those things to take care of yourself, yeah, you will fail. You will fail, but it's all about mindset and taking care of yourself. And that's what's going to help you stay on the right track. So here I am, 30-day challenge, and I'm not going to fall off. I'm going to keep going, because falling off that one day is going to would be the worst thing that I could do for myself. So I feel that pain of ending this, and I feel so much better when I've finished all of the things that I set out to do for the day, and especially today, and especially this with my 30-day challenge coming live on YouTube. So thanks for joining me. And if you would like to know what it is I'm up to and would like to earn a little extra income on Klein, I will put in the link below, and you can click on that and you can see exactly how I am learning how to earn extra income alongside of my family and alongside of my job. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.